Hello everyone, welcome back to Karen's English Up. In this video, I am going to teach you the pronouns. In the previous video, I had already taught you the nouns. If at all you want to watch the noun classes, just go to the playlist of first year English, degree English, and there you can find the videos. So in this video, let us go through the pronouns, the explanation of pronouns, and also the exercises of pronouns. Okay. What is a pronoun when I ask you a basic question of this? Okay, you usually say pronouns are the words which are used instead of the noun. As of course, that is absolutely correct answer. So whatever the words that are used instead of the noun, they are all called as pronouns. Okay. See here, a pronoun is a word that can be used in the place of a noun or a noun phrase. It can be used in the place of a noun or a noun phrase. They help make sentences shorter, clear, and less stylistically awkward. When you use these pronouns, remember you're actually trying to make it very clear, make the meaning very clear, make the meaning shorter, and also you are making it less awkward. If you look at this statement, the sentence given here, the liftman was much more accurately hurt by what the liftman regarded as a slur upon the liftman's social standing than the liftman would have been if the passenger had kicked the liftman. If you look at this, there are nouns here: the liftman, the liftman, the liftman, the liftman, the liftman. All these nouns, like all these second four of the nouns, they refer to the first liftman himself. Okay, so all the rest four, the second four of the nouns, they are all about the first person who is mentioned in the beginning. So when this type of sentence is used, like when these type of multiple sentence are used speaking about only one person who is referred in the beginning, you need not to repeat his name in the all the further sentences. Instead, you can just simply say a pronoun. Okay, so let us substitute them using the pronouns here. The liftman was much more accurately heard by what he regarded as slur upon um, his social standing than the liftman then he would have been if the passenger had kicked him. Okay, so these are the four pronouns which we can use instead of using the liftman repeatedly. So here, when you use the pronouns, the meaning is clearly conveyed to you, right? So that is the use of any pronoun in the sentences. Now I want you all to focus well on this table which is given here on the screen. So this is the classification of all the pronouns. Okay, so these are all called as the personal pronouns which you can see on the screen. Other than this, there are also some other pronouns, so let us first go through these personal pronouns which are given. Okay, so if you look at this, personal pronouns, they are divided into five types: subject pronoun, object pronoun, possessive pronoun, next possessive adjective here, reflexive pronoun. Other than this, you also have demonstrative pronoun, next one interrogative pronoun, distributive pronoun. Okay, all these are there, but they are all not given for your text. So only let us learn what are personal pronouns. See, I, we, you, they, he, she, it, which are here in the beginning. These are all called as the subject pronouns because they do some action. For example, let us say I went to the market, or I did a great job, I had done all my work, you have completed your homework, they have played cricket. So in all these statements, you can see the subjects are doing some action. The subject pronouns are doing some action. That is why they are called as the doers of action. Next one, in the object pronoun, me, you, him, her, it, us, you, them, they are all called as the object pronouns. Object pronouns are nothing but the receivers of the action. First, you should understand the structure of any sentence. Structure of any sentence is subject, verb, object. Why do we call the beginning one as a subject? Because it does some action, right? It does some action. Why do we call this as the object? Because it receives the action, right? So in the same way, here the subject pronouns do some action, the object pronouns receive the action. For example, let us say my father has given me a nice gift for my birthday. So what is the subject pronoun here? What is the subject here? My father. Object is me. So I am receiving the action here. Action is being done to me. So all these can be used in the place of object pronouns. Next, possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives, they are called as with the name of adjective because along with them any noun can be used. Okay, after all of these pronouns you can use noun. That's why these are all called as adjective pronouns. Okay, we also say possessive adjectives. My house, your pen, his notebook, her car, its wings. Next, next our place, your umbrella, their house. Okay, so after all of them we are using noun forms. So that is why these are called as the words which are modifying the noun, and the modifying words which modify the noun are called as adjectives, right? Next one, possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns are the ones which can be used instead of the possessive adjectives. Okay, let us see how. Let me give you an example. Let us say this is my house. This is my house. My is possessive adjective, house is noun. Okay, now let me say this house is mine. What am I doing here? I am here using a possessive pronoun to substitute the possessive adjective and also noun which is along with it. So instead of saying this is my house, I am telling this house is mine. So possessive pronouns can be used to substitute the possessive adjectives. Next, reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns, they reflect back to the subject. 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 Remember, reflexive pronoun is never used as the subject. Instead, it reflects back to the subject pronoun. Myself reflect backs to I, herself reflect backs to she, yourselves reflects back to you. Let me say, I have seen myself in the mirror. I have seen myself in the mirror. She has hurt herself while driving. Okay, so herself is used with she. Without the use of subject pronouns, if you are using any reflexive pronoun, then remember your usage is improper, not correct. Got it? So please learn these pronouns which you have in your text. This is the table which you again have as the classification of all personal pronouns. Next, types of pronouns. This is more kind of examples to the above table. So she taught me how to speak her language. What is the subject pronoun here? Who is doing action here? She is called as subject pronoun. Next, she taught me how to speak her language. See, what is me here? Me is receiving the action. This is called as object pronoun. Next, she taught me how to speak her language. Her is adjective which is modifying the word language. So her becomes possessive adjective. Next, reflexive pronoun. I knew one language already. She taught me how to speak hers. Instead of saying how to speak her language, I'm directly using hers. So I'm using this possessive pronoun to remove the possessive adjective. Okay, replacing with the possessive adjective. Next one, reflexive pronoun. I taught myself how to speak a third language. Myself reflects back to I. Okay, so these are the some examples which you have. Now important part, we'll get into the exercises. Identify the pronouns in these statements which are given. Okay, see here, I, that is the beginning one. I is a subject pronoun. Next, given him or missed him, take offered him, spoken to him is object pronoun. For the bus route of late, but hope that only means he has carried. He is subject pronoun again here. He is sunshine. He is possessive adjective, sunshine is noun. To another road, it is again subject pronoun, cannot be too widely diffused in a rather drab world. So the underlined words which are on the screen here with the red, they are all pronouns. Next, look at the second one. My sensitive toe. My sensitive toe. My toe, my house, my book. What is it? Possessive adjective. Okay. My is pronoun here. Trampled on rather heavily as I is the subject pronoun. Sat reading on top of a bus. I looked up. I is subject pronoun with some anger and saw my friend. Again, possessive adjective. Friend is noun. The cheerful conductor. Sorry, sir, he said. He is again subject pronoun. I is subject pronoun. I know these are heavy boots. I got them subject pronoun. My feet. Here, this is adjective, possessive adjective. Trod on so much, and now I am um, trading on yours. I is again subject pronoun. Next, yours is given. Instead of saying your foot, he said yours. Yours is possessive adjective. Sorry, possessive pronoun. Okay, so we are replacing this yours with the possessive adjectives. Okay, so this becomes possessive pronoun. Next one. If you can fill the unforgiving minute, if you, what is you? Subject pronoun with 60 seconds worth of distant run. Yours is, yours, where can you use yours directly? That is possessive pronoun here. Earth and everything that's in it. It is again subject pronoun. And which is more, you'll be a man, my son. Okay, so there are three pronouns which you can see in this short poem stanza. Okay. Next, let us move to exercise 2, that is fill in the blanks. You have got 6 fill in the blanks. Okay, let us fill in the blanks with the suitable pronouns. Okay, look at the first one. If Rowan asks, tell Dash I will be back tomorrow. Okay, what do you use here? Tell him I will be back tomorrow. If Rowan asks you, tell him I will be back tomorrow. That is one. Next, Fatima said that Dash and her sister work together. Who? She. Okay. She and her sister work together. Next one. Rohan wants to do it dash. Do it himself. Here you will get a reflexive pronoun. Rohan wants to do it himself. That means he wants to do all by himself. Okay. Next one. The camera I wanted for so long is finally mine. The camera I wanted so long is finally mine. Next one. There is no us and dash. Dash are all in it together. That means there is no separation. Okay, there is no us, there is no you. Okay, together we are all in it together. Okay, so the first blank is you, second blank is we. Next one. They cooked the meat in dash on juices. Okay, what we can use here? They cooked the meat in their own juices. Okay, so here we can go with the their pronoun. Right. Next, let us go to choose the correct pronoun options here. This is another interesting exercise which you might get. See, these two exercises, this exercise which is fill in the blanks and the other one choose the correct pronouns, these two might be asked in the examination if at all pronoun is given. Okay, if at all pronoun set will be given, so from these two I recommend you to from these three, first one we have completed the paragraphs, second one this fill in the blanks, third one is this. So in these three I recommend you the second one and third one here. Okay, correct the correct pronoun, choose the correct pronoun. It is up to we or it is up to us. What we can use? It is up to us to manage dash time well. Ours time or our time? Our time. Time is noun, our is adjective here. Okay, possessive adjective. Got it? So it is up to us to manage our time well. Next one, second one. Shakil, Hari, and Dash rode Dash bikes all the way homes. Shakil is subject, Hari is subject, again after and we need subject. Okay. Shakil, Hari, and she rode dash bikes, them bikes, their bikes, themselves bikes. We are speaking about the belongings, bikes. So we have to go with the possessive adjective. Which is the possessive adjective? Their bikes. So all three of them rode their bikes all the way home. So in the first fill in the blank, you have to choose she. In the second fill in the blank, there. Next one. Whom can I dash trust if not dash? Whom can I trust if not she? Don't use her, because we are speaking about the comparison between subject pronoun and subject pronoun. I will tell you one more sentence to get more clarity. Okay, don't give it to me, but give it to her. If I say this, me and her, these two are object pronouns. Here this combination is perfect. But if you look at this statement, whom can I trust if not she? I'm trying to compare the subjects here, not the subject with object. So we have to go with she, not her. Okay. Next one. Yeah. Fourth one. Dash looked at Dash in the mirror. Dash reflection stayed back at Dash. Okay. I'm doing some action here. So I looked at whom? Myself. I looked at myself in the mirror. Fine. Dash reflection, we have to go with the possessive adjective. My reflection, my is possessive adjective, reflection is noun. Stayed back at dash, at me, at I, at myself, at itself, at me is the correct one. So I looked at myself in the mirror, my reflection stayed back at me. Okay, next. Neither Ravi nor Rishi has done what? Has done their homework or his homework? What we have to consider here? Neither Ravi nor Rishi has done what? Can we consider two of them, or can we go with only his? When you come across neither nor, you are separating the people and speaking. You are telling not this fellow, not even this fellow. So you have to use it as a singular. Okay. So that is not group, singular. With singular, we have to go with is. Neither Ravi nor Rishi has done his homework. The teacher has punished dash. Punished him, or punished they, punished them. Which one can you use? Not his here, it should be them option. Okay. Now the teacher has punished both of them. Okay. So here both of them are punished. If at all any singular sentence is given, again we can use. But here together finally they have received this action from the teacher. So here they become together. Okay. So the teacher has punished these two students. Got it? Next one. I would like to correct yourself once. Whom can I trust if not she, if not her? Okay, which one can we use? Technically, can I trust her? Sentence can be there, right? But in this statement, what can you do is, whom can I trust? Can I trust her kind of statement? I think you heard this, right? The explanation which I had given you, subject subject comparison, object object comparison, is for sure. There is no doubt in that. But here in this case, can I trust her? I believed her. Okay, we cannot say I trust she, I believe she. That is wrong. So according to that sense, I think here we can go with her. Okay, not she. Whom can I trust if not her? Okay, not, you don't use she here. Go with her only. In the examination also use her only in this case. Okay, got it? Whom can I trust if not her? I want to trust her. Can I trust her? If not her. Okay, fine. Her is the proper one. Next. Please correct that. Okay. Next, points to remember. The secretary, you have some more rules here. I'm not giving all the rules. I've given only this rule. This is very important. The secretary and the treasurer have resigned from their post. The secretary and treasurer has resigned from her post. There is only difference here in this between those two statements, that is the. When you use the in the first statement, the secretary, the treasurer, here you are speaking about two people. Since you are speaking about plural subject, two people, here you have to go with plural helping verb, that is have. Coming to this, the secretary and treasurer, that means the post of this lady is both secretary and also treasurer. She has singular resigned from her post. Her is again singular here. So this is the rule you should remember. Okay, this one rule is very important. So when you separate them using the, that becomes, you know, plural here. Okay, so the secretary and treasurer, that means person 1 and person 2, but here the secretary and treasurer together is only one person because there is no the here in this case. So here it is plural helping verb, and in the second statement it is a singular helping verb. And also in the second statement you can see at the end our post, not their post. Her is singular again. Okay, so that is you how you identify the statements. Yes students, thank you for watching. See you all in the next video. Before you could leave, please share this video with your friends and let them also prepare well for the examination. Thank you for watching.